ready for it. Bell time, and the CWA World Tag Title match is underway. The challengers, Tommy Wildfire Rich, Bill Superstar Dundee against Dirty Dutch Mantell and Austin Idol, the world's champion. Dundee and Mantell starting it out. About a 24-pound weight advantage for the team of Mantell and Idol. That is not going to be any factor in it. But boy, what a scrap this one should be. Dundee into a standing side headlock with Mantell. Dutch, very quick. He will match Billy's speed. And a big shoulder takes some of that steam out. As he went for that hip toss, Dundee reversed it on him, went back. Idol trying to say he pulled a hair. Here comes Tommy Wildfire in. They'll make 2 tags next time. Rich takes over from Dundee. Hart hollering, no, 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 no. Into the ropes, underneath Mantell's elbow, catches the Dutchman. Right over with the arm drag into a bar, a beauty. We join the action with Austin Idol having taken a tag from Mantell in this world title bout. You can just feel the tension in it. Rich and Idol in the ring now. Mantell and Dundee at the moment in their corners. Idol going for a single lathe. Tommy pulls it back, and Idol spins off of it right back up to his feet. Tie it up, center of the ring. And down they go. Rich hot about the hair pulling by Idol. Austin Idol, 242, Las Vegas. Classic body. Caught in the side headlock by Rich. Big body slam. Tag on the Superstar. The little Aussie with a forearm. Mares Idol over and goes into a headlock on the mat. Referee Thomas Marlin. A little better than 3.5 minutes in. One falls 60-minute time limit, so ample time. Referee sends Mantell back to the corner as Dundee holds on to a side headlock on Idol. Austin coming up to his feet where he's got a better advantage with his height. Dundee, nice leapfrog. And takes him over. Crotches him. Body slam. And the little Aussie going to town. Idol caught in the corner with Rich. In between Rich and Dundee. Mantell takes a shot at Dundee. The ropes, and Dundee caught with the upper arm. Dutch backdropped as he comes after Dundee. Body slam. And the superstar tags out to Rich. Great move. Big drop kick. And Rich is ready. Mantell on the deck, Idol on the ring apron, and Tommy Rich standing waiting for Mantell, who is the legal man in. Count of 5. He's got 5 to go. No problem. Slides under the ropes. You see Dutch on his knees, boy. He can move on those knees, too. He'll slip out of a hole quicker than you can shake a stick at him. Mantell trying to force Rich into the corner where Idol was. No luck. Tommy a little bigger than Mantell. Oh, and Mantell. Dundee telling him, watch his hands. The referee said, no. Rich blocking him. You got a better look at it than I have. And Dutch scoots away back to the corner. He watching Rich. Six minutes past, 54 to go. 6 past, 54 to go. Very cautious. Big stake, the World Tag Titles. And Austin Idol, as Rich was pulled down, he's telling the referee he fell and grabbed a rope. But he had it so timed that Rich went right through the ropes and hit that concrete floor. Sneaky maneuver by Idol. Rich hurt down on the floor. Bill's still complaining about that sneaky that Austin Idol pulled. He timed it right as Mantell whipped him across the ring. Idol fell more or less, grabbing the rope. He separated him so that Rich, instead of hitting him, went right through him and hit the concrete floor. And Mantell trying to take advantage of him. Mantell crams him into Idol's foot. Prop, using the fist and the elbow. He covers him. No, it's a foot on the ropes, and that'll break it up. Mantell tried to kick it off, and Dundee comes right after him. Rich, atomic knee drop. There's a tag on Dundee. Here comes Mantell. I don't believe he made the tag. Now he did. Dutch coming right in after him. Oh, and Mantell dropped that leg on him. Dundee grabbed a rope. Pulled out of the way, and Mantell missed the elbow. Tag on Idol. Idol body slam on Dundee. Drops with that knee. He covers him. And he's flicked back off by Dundee, but Mantell in, Rich in. Mantell takes over. Dundee caught, elbow from Idol. He was bent backward over the knee of Dutch Mantell. 10 minutes past 50. both feet up over the ropes at the 10-minute mark to save that count. Tries to kick away, but the Dutchman gets him in a front face lock. Dutch really got him that time. He nailed him. Follows it up. Boy, let me tell you, here's one tough hombre out of Oil Trough, Texas. Dutch whips the arm. Abdominal stretch. He can't get the foot hook. Idle helping out from behind, and the referee says, okay, come on, break it up, break it up. Referee Thomas Marlin right on top of the situation. Mantell holding Dundee from Rich. So Idle takes over. Off the second rope. Idle 1. Idle 2, and that's all as Rich comes in. Man, it's going to be tough to get a pin tonight. Dundee body slam. Idle going for that Las Vegas leg lock. But Dundee kicks him right off. Bill rattled off the canvas again by Idle, and there's a tag on Dutch Mantell. Billy trying to get away and tag Rich. Can't make it. Dutch with Dundee draped on his shoulders. Power slams him. Really drove him hard. Maybe. 2. Dundee saves it again. The foot goes over the rope. Mantell an elbow. Yeah, you got him. Dundee suplexed by Mantell. Billy trying to fight back. Backdrop. Not giving Dundee any room to breathe at all. Mantell right on him. There's a whip. Dundee with a sunset flip. But Austin Idle breaks that one up, and Tommy Rich comes over and gets him. Rich down on the floor after Idle. Referee trying to break him up. In the ring, Dundee slams Mantell. He's trying to tell the referee he's got him. Rich pounding on Idle outside the ring. Dundee rolls Mantell. 1, 2, 3. He got him! Holy mackerel! What a victory! 14 minutes and 8 seconds. The winners and new World Tag Champions, Bill Dundee, Tommy Rich.
Gypsy Joe challenging some fans out there. Let's get him up there in the ring.
As if you don't have enough trouble with Gypsy Joe, you got Jimmy Hart out here with Gypsy Joe.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
This is going to be a one fall, 15-minute time limit.
Out there, look, I can't believe it, man.
One fall, 15-minute time limit match from...
Forget it.
Never mind, yeah.
Here we go, Gypsy Joe and Tommy Wildfire Riches. Joe out there making the noise with the spectators, and Tommy Wildfire came up and got it started in a hurry, and the referee said, just go ahead and do it to it. Jimmy Hart all the way down the ring by the corner, and the referee Jerry Calhoun, who Hart has been complaining about for months, will be having some things to say, I'm sure, to Hart before it's over with. Wildfire, Gypsy Joe tying it up. 1 fall, 15 minutes, good clean break by Tommy. Oh, you believe he's hollering about pulling hair. The string was pulled on that one, boy. He really ripped him over and down with that arm. Ooh, Gypsy Joe, big chop. Tommy Rich coming firing right back, and there's Hart down again. And Joe going after Tommy, and Tommy not taking a thing. He's giving as good or better than he gets.
Tommy Rich able to slip around behind him there and get Gypsy Joe down to the mat. He's working that, got the arm back up in a hammer, putting the pressure on him.
We got coming up several more matches on Championship Wrestling. We'll be taking a look at Eddie Hogan, who is the Big Hulk. Hogan's brother. We'll be looking at Eddie in here going against David Oswald a bit later. Great expiration of time match with Valiant and the Dream Machine against Rick Morton and Eddie Gilbert. Timeout.
Lots of conferences between Jimmy Hart and Gypsy Joe.
Hart keeps moving that chair. He's going to be all the way around in Rich's corner before this thing's over with. Head scissors. Tommy Rich holding Gypsy Joe. Gypsy pulled up in the air and driven down into the mat. Nice move by Tommy.
2.5 minutes gone. All up at action.
Calhoun asking, you want to give it up, Joe? Yeah, that's not going to be a likely thing. Underneath the ropes, that is also a good move. Uh-oh, Tommy's in a bad position. He's hooked under the ropes. And Gypsy Joe, oh, sit down, Jimmy. Good night. Rich caught down underneath the ropes. Gypsy Joe taking advantage of it. Referee breaking it up twice, and again, Joe going after that throat. And now, Rich out from underneath the ropes. Gypsy Joe rips him across the eyes. This Gypsy Joe, a tough son of a gun. And Tommy Rich showing he's a pretty tough customer himself, but Joe gets out onto the 1 count. Tommy right back in with a front face lock on the knees. Quick as Joe started to back up, Tommy followed him right out there and hooked that face lock on him. Joe up, though, and plants a knee up alongside the head of Tommy Rich. Rich caromed off the top turnbuckle. And right as the 2 count was stolen, the referee did get a break out of it, but not before Joe slipped one in on Tommy Rich.
Gypsy Joe making liberal use of the fist and the chokehold so far.
Yes, sir. Pops Tommy off that top rope, comes right in behind him. Gypsy Joe, Tommy Rich.
Almost 5 minutes gone.
1 fall, 15-minute time limit. Bow with Joe and Tommy Rich. Yeah, Jimmy Hart hollering. Wildfire done run out of gas. Joe siphoning him. Not hardly. Lance Russell and Dave Brown with Championship Wrestling action. We're about 1/3 the way through of the time limit on this match. The referee saying you got a chokehold now, break it up, and he does. We're going to have to promote a battle between Hart and referee Jerry Calhoun, man. Hart is on his case constantly, and I think the referee does a admirable job of ignoring most of it, but he just every now and then gets fed up with the big mouth that Jimmy lays on him. Gypsy Joe applying the pressure. Tommy's head bent over and leaning on it from one side. Question is he on the throat? He sure looks like he is now. He's jerked back off the feet, but look at Rich again. Tommy scrapping, battling, trying to get out of it. He's up, elbow. Rich following into the corner, whips Joe across the ring. Another elbow. And Gypsy has run out of a little gas himself.
He fell into the ropes and then right off the apron down on the floor. Look out, he's crawling around under the ring.
Crowd hollering to Tommy, look out for him, he's underneath the ring. Jimmy Hart, yeah, and it didn't work. As soon as he came up, Rich got a hold of him, hammered his head right into the ring post. Give an assist to our studio audience on Championship Wrestling there, Dave.
Right. Now, Jimmy Hart was trying to convince Tommy that Joe was still over here on this side, saying, come on up, Gypsy Joe, come on, Joe.
Yeah. While Joe was begging for mercy to try to get Tommy Rich to lower his guard, Tommy came in, nailed him, drops on him, but a 1 count's all he can get.
7.5 minutes gone, so we're halfway through the time limit.
Front face lock going for a suplex. Tommy slipped in behind him, rushes him to the ropes, but Joe held. And look at Rich, flying press, beauty. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love that series. Woo!
Oh, some kind of balance, Tommy.
The sexy, steamy, sultry Austin Idol, and we have him here with us in the studio today. That was quite a piece of video there.
I was very impressed with it, and as a matter of fact, Jerry, I want to come right out here in front at the outset of this interview and just say it's really a pleasure to be here, and I'm just tickled pink to be the first guest on your first show.
Well, naturally, I'm glad to have you here because they asked me, they said, who would you want to have as your first guest? And naturally, my partner, Austin Idol. Now, if somebody had come to me a couple of years ago and said, you and Austin Idol will someday be doing a television talk show together, I would have thought they were pretty far out. But here we are, and I'm glad to have you here. And what do you want to talk about? Now, this is, this is a segment we're going to do a one-on-one interview. They don't want me to pull any punches. The people want to get to know the real Austin Idol during this time. Now, we don't have a lot of time to do this. We're going to have to get down and the real meat of the personality here. So, first of all, we saw the footage there of the Las Vegas, the showgirls, the gambling casinos, that kind of thing. Let me preface this by saying sometimes the wrestlers say they're from someplace when they're not actually from there. But are you from Las Vegas, Nevada?
Well, actually, Jerry, I'm glad you asked me that question. Actually, I'm from Yugoslavia, but
Is that right?
No, certainly I'm from Las Vegas. I'm right outside Las Vegas, Lake Mead, Nevada. And, of course, I'm sure you've heard of it, and I don't know how many people in our viewing audience have, but...
Lake Mead, I know Lake Mead well. Now, that would qualify
place
as being Las Vegas, wouldn't it?
Yes, it is definitely Las Vegas.
Okay, well, now, another thing, don't bother about what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do a little bit of sketching. Another thing that we're going to have on the show is each week I'm going to draw a caricature of my special guest, and I'll possibly give this to you at the end of the show. It's just sort of a little present for being on here. Okay?
A token?
A token of appreciation for you being on here. So I'm going to draw, but I'm going to listen to you talk. Now, as I said earlier, we had asked the viewers to send in some questions, and we got a lot of mail about Austin Idol. And one of the main questions was, is Austin Idol married?
Well, Jerry, that's a very easy question for me to answer. Of course I'm not married, simply for the reason that You know, I know in the past, since I've been in this area and a lot of other areas that I've wrestled in, a lot of people, when they look at the idol, they say, you know, that Austin Idol, he's got a big mouth, and sometimes he doesn't know when to shut it. Well, that may very well be true, but because I do a lot of boasting, and a lot of people think that I'm a braggart and I'm a little bit conceited, and I've got to admit, there's a camera on me now. Oh, whew. Even when I look at that face, I do get a little excited myself. But no, I'm not married, Jerry. I don't think it would be fair to the population of the female society, not only in the United States, but the entire world. I don't think it would be fair to them.
Okay. That's getting a little deep in here. But anyway, so to all the girls out there, that's Austin Idol would be classified as available then, right?
I'm certainly one of the most eligible bachelors in the world today.
Okay, I want to ask you something now. Of course, Austin and I talked before we went on the air. This is kind of a, I don't know if you'd say a touchy subject. You're not crazy about talking about this, but I just wanted to get it real quickly. February the 6th, 1975, you wrestled in Miami, Florida. You were flying on your way back home with 3 other wrestlers, and a plane crashed into the ocean. One of the wrestlers, Bobby Shane, was killed. You had severe injuries to your legs. They thought you'd never wrestle again, but you came out of that. And tell us just briefly about that, if you could.
Well, it was just one of those unfortunate circumstances, and just basically like you said, we'd wrestled in Miami Beach that particular evening. We were flying to Tampa, Florida in a small plane, and unfortunately we flew into some just horrendous weather conditions, and basically the plane crashed into the water. One wrestler was killed, Bobby Shane, who had quite a reputation as a wrestler, and 2 or 3 other people were injured real bad, and I was injured bad enough where I couldn't wrestle for about 6 months, Jerry. But fortunately, I guess the man upstairs and the physical condition I was in, here I am. And
you are back. And I might add, of all the partners that I've ever had, bar none, you've been there when I needed you, and you got to be classified as the best. And Austin Idol, I appreciate you being here. You're going to stick around with us the rest of the day. And this is just a real quick sketch now here. If you can get a shot of that, how you like that, huh?
I think that's fantastic, Jerry. I guess that's why you've got the reputation of being the artist that you are.
Budding artist. Do I have any potential at all? What do you?
I think so. Okay. I really think so.
Okay, thanks.
Look out, Michelangelo.
That's right. Now, this is yours for being here. Thanks a lot, Austin. We got more to come on the Jerry Lawler Show. You stay with us, okay? We'll be back.